weekend, tomorrow I'm going to the 100-mile yard sale. I don't know what I'm going to do for the weekend. Probably go to the pyramid. Hey there, how are you doing, sweetie? Good evening. Yes, I'm glad yours are too, because mine sure isn't. I know, that would be so much fun to go get ocean waters and go yard selling together. We'd have so much fun. Yes. I was going to call my mom and see if she was going. Thank you for the gift, sweetie. I appreciate it. Hello there. Welcome in. Oh, you just got Jersey Mike's? I went to Grecian. Got full on potatoes. I swear everything was potato based. Yes, I'm having a great day. Yeah, I haven't went to very many yard sales this summer, but I'm going to go tomorrow. Check it out. My day went good. It's just, you know, I did everything I said I was going to do. I enjoyed the day. Went to the flea market. Went to Walmart and got some bread that I needed to get. Oh, yes. I just got home not too long ago. Thanks for liking the live, guys. And I just had a wonderful day. Today went as planned. I love when everything just falls into place. Yes, it's always good. I love you too, girl. Yes. I know, we had a good morning this morning. I wasn't online very long. But I got to enjoy a couple cups of coffee with you, and that was a good thing. It's always good to get up and have a cup of coffee. Like in the morning, I'm probably going to be leaving early. So I'm hoping to get up around 5. I'm going to the 100-mile yard sale tomorrow. Just going to go check it out. Knowing me, I probably won't find nothing. Oh, you love the red shirt. Thank you so much. Yes, it was so cute. I had to change shirts, so it kept showing my belly. You know, I was like, I don't want my belly showing, belly flopping. Flopping like a flapjack out there. I know. Welcome in, Kyra. I'm glad you made it in, sweetie. Has Angie did any lives today? I haven't seen her in a couple mornings. I know you got to watch out with your belly flopping around like a flapjack. So I didn't want it flapping out there. I always wanted a tummy tuck. Like saving 10 cents per gallon on your first fill, 20 cents per gallon on your second, 30 cents per gallon on your third, and more. I know, that is true. I don't want to do setups. I don't want to work out. I don't work out. I walk, and that's all I do. I refuse to work out. I just don't want to. You just got home? How did the chiropractor go? How'd everything go? Thank you. I love my nails. I can't believe I spent $65 on it, but it was well worth it. They hurry up like I want them to. I don't want to sit in the nail salon forever. I was in there for an hour. I didn't have to go in there for 2 hours. One time, I didn't get out of a nail salon until 2 o'clock, and I was just aggravated. At least it only takes them an hour, you know, but it takes an hour and 15 minutes to get there, so. I know, ain't they cute? With the red little glittery on there. I wanted to do it for Memorial Day weekend and the 4th of July. But I want American flags on there. I think that'd be so cute. I'm doing great. How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. I had a wonderful day. I went to Grecian, ate a bunch of potatoes, and ate a salad. Well, the salad was delicious, you know, but I paid $21, counting the tip. But I wanted to go there. I could have went to Chinese, but Chinese just makes my stomach turn. I was walking around the flea market, and my stomach was just a-turning. And I had to get to the bathroom real quick. I was like, oh, no. Thank you for the likes. You know, when you're out and you're shopping, you're just like, oh, on your period, you have to run to the bathroom like 50 times. I know, isn't that something, girl? You just have to go when you have to go. And I'm like, oh my God, I just went through 3 tampons. I have the most heaviest periods. I mean, this tampon is bad. Good thing it's Tampax Pearls. They pack the taps in the pearl. Thanks for sharing the love. I use the super ones. I ain't got the plus ones. But I love the super ones. You know. I like the Tampax Pearl. It's my favorite. Hey there, Danny. Welcome in. Yeah, I definitely gotta go with the Tampax Pearls. And, you know, I can't go with any other ones. They're my favorite tampons. You know, the other ones hurt. You know, and tampons still hurt. You know, but I refuse to wear a pad. It feels like wearing a diaper. You know, listen to these love songs make you think about love all the time. Oh, your dog's so cute. I'm doing great today, Danny. Thank you. I had a wonderful day, just wonderful. Everything went as planned. I was like, I gotta go get my nails done. I stayed on live for about an hour, 30 minutes to an hour. And then went and got in the shower, went and got my nails done. Oh my goodness. I know, maybe I should, but I don't want to try a cup. I'm scared to put that in me. Look at my nails. Aren't they just the darling? They are so cute. Oh my God, Memorial Day nails. I just love them. You know, just think about Memorial Day and period days. Treat yourself when you're on your period. Go get you some good food. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you for the compliment. Yes, I'm like, treat yourself. When you're on your period, get out and get you something good to eat. Yes, I got me some ice cream. I got my nails done, and I got me a new dress. You know, and I'll probably wear the dress tomorrow. It's just a comfy one. It's like a big t-shirt. You know. You know, I'm just saying, if you got to treat yourself once a month, you know, on your period, go out and do it, you know. I know, you got to treat yourself not even on your period, you know. You got to treat yourself all the time if you want to. But I'm just saying, if you're on your period, definitely treat yourself. You only got money once a month. You know, because sometimes it's sad having money once a month. You're like, oh my God. Imagine having money once a month. You know, at least you got money. You know, even if it's once a month, man, you still got money. And that's a good thing when you got money. You know what? I eat hot fries every day. I make sure I do. That's my treat. And my Reese's. I can't go without my Reese's pieces. I love Reese's Pieces. Oh, your husband got you a new dress. I remember those days when my fiance used to give me $1,000 a week and I'd go spend it in a gambling machine. Instead of spending it on me an outfit, you know, and groceries and all that, I would just spend it all in a machine. Thank God I don't do that anymore. That was terrible, you know. He would give me $1,000 a week allowance. And it was so sweet. Imagine having a fiance like that every Wednesday sending you $1,000. He sent me $1,000 every Wednesday. Thank you so much, sweetie. I curled it this morning. Can you just imagine that happened? You had to be a lucky girl. Like, I took him for granted on that situation. And, you know, that machine don't love you. Your family does. That was my bad habit, you know. And, you know, sometimes it makes me want to cry. Like, why didn't I make a better decision of not, you know, choosing my family over a machine? I chose the machine over my family. You know, that's the only habit I've ever had. Yes, I know what you feel. I got this dress today for $5, girl. You know, one time I got some $5 pants from Five Below, but they wasn't even below my hips, and they went all the way up to my neck. You know, I was like, no way, I'm not going to wear them. They are way too tall. I wish I had a tall friend like I used to. I used to have a tall friend, but I don't have her no more. She was tall as an arch. You know, she was so mean to me. It was so mean. But she did some good things for me. She helped me get my child support at one time, which I don't get anymore. But she helped me do that. She helped take my kids back into school. She was like an evil stepsister, you know. She cleaned out my car for me. I'd give her all my change, give her my tips. You know, she was always there for me when I needed someone to talk to and vent about my ex-fiance. And then she wouldn't take it against me. She would just say, well, you probably need to leave him. I know. It appreciates cheap. Like, my fiance, have y'all ever had that happen to y'all? He sent me $1,000 a week to spend on whatever I wanted to. Can you believe that? Can you believe that, to have somebody like that? And he was hot too, man. He looked good. And he kissed me good. He just kissed me right. You know, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And he would kiss me better than anybody's ever kissed me in America. I swear to God, he's the best kisser. You know, and we just made the best love and everything like that. And he would just give me $1,000 a week for groceries, for bills, and all that. I wish I could have that romantic thing that I had before, you know, and I'll never get to see that person again. Because he told me, he said, you know what? He said, forget we ever met each other, you know. And, you know, that is so sad, forget we ever met each other. That's mean. You know, people shouldn't be like that. I will never forget him, though. As much as he's helped me, you know. He's helped me out a lot, you know, when I needed help. Like, if I didn't buy groceries, he'd buy them for me, you know. And that was pretty cool. Or if I only had $100 in the bank, he bought groceries. And that was pretty cool to do that for me, you know, just have someone to lean on. Or if I didn't have groceries, he'd make sure I had groceries. You know, if I didn't have that money and I was out buying my kids, he would cash out me money. He always cashed out me money. One year he cashed out me at $28,000. Can you believe that? $28,000. Thank you for the flowers, sweetie. Have you ever had someone cash out you $28,000 in a year? I can't believe it. Thank God that was me. Thank God I got lucky that year. You know, I got so lucky. You know, and then I had the man of my dreams too. I had all that money, and then I had the guy that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. And now I don't have nobody but me. And I got y'all supporting me. Isn't that awesome? You know what's sad? You know what's really, really, really sad is not having someone to come home to. Or when you hit the door and I'll be like, hey, babe, you know, what do you want for dinner tonight? Or do you want me to make your fruit for the next day? You want me to make your tuna fish sandwich? Thank you for saying I'm amazing. I appreciate that. That's a great compliment. You are so sweet, and thank you for the gift, sweetie. My day was wonderful. I had a wonderful day. Just excellent. We got my nails done as planned. But the thing of it, I was craving like a sausage egg McMuffin. I get the McDonald's and they're not serving breakfast no more. I was like kind of sad. And I was like, that's fine. I'll just get me a frappe and I'll cheer on up and and then I'll head on, get my nails done. And I like them. I like KM nails, but I'm not going to drive next time an hour and 15 minutes to get my nails done for $65. But it was worth it because I had to go down there anyways. Oh, your barbecue chicken? I was craving chicken today, and they had fish, and it tastes thick, like fish sticks. I ate all potatoes. You know, it seemed like I paid $21 and something with the tip for potatoes and salad. Thank you for the compliment. I love them. It was worth $65. I'm in a rush every time I go in there. Yes, I loved all kinds of potatoes. I ate so many potatoes today. I'm stuffed. Like a sack of potatoes. I swear I'm stuffed. I mean, somebody needs to peel me apart. Yes, I hate sitting at the nail salon. Seems like forever. Hey, Anita, welcome in, hon. How are you doing, babe? I love just enjoying the night, you know, just chilling, just having a good time. I need to find that person like I did before, you know, somebody that I want to come home to. If you don't have somebody you want to come home to, you don't want to go home. Oh, yes, I usually don't do red. I usually do cat's eyes, or I do the wedding nails, and I love those. And, yeah, it sparkles. Oh, my God, check those out. Super red, super cute, super sparkly. I love it. Wouldn't it be fun to have a guy do TikTok with you? You know, I got my fiance to do it at first. You know, he did a TikTok with me, my first ones, you know. But I didn't like some of his words he put in there. He always puts disgusting words in there. Yes, that's what I thought. I always wear my dress for Memorial Day. You know, my red, white, and blue one. Looks so cute in it. I love it. I can fit it every year, even if I'm 300 pounds or 97. I miss it. You know, I miss having someone to come home to. You know? Oh my God, I was 280 pounds before. When I was pregnant with my daughter. And I got down to 230. When I started working at Subway, I was 160. And then I would eat a salad every day. I'd eat 3 salads a day. And I ate Olive Garden once. And I felt like so big because I ate that. I portioned out my meals. Like if I ate a foot long, I would eat it in 5 different portions a day. I've already found my perfect person. I always have been and I always will. People's like, you need to move on, you know. And when I do talk to someone else, they're like too old, too ugly, not my type. You know, nobody that's going to be there for me. You know, it's, you know when you find your person. You know, you can't let them go, but it's sad that they can let you go and say, forget all about me. You're never going to forget about that person if it's the best person in the world to you. I know. He didn't. You're right. And I was mean to him sometimes, you know, financially, in a financial way. Because he would cheat on me, and I'd go spend all the money in the bank and leave 89 cents in there. I felt bad for that, you know, because, you know, he would give me $1,000 a week. And I would spend it all on the machine instead of doing things I needed to do. And then he would send me more money. You know, he always helped me financially until he moved away. He quit financially helping me, and that put a toll on me. You know, for a woman to go through that, you know, like they was married at one point. It was like a married couple because we spent every waking minute together. We did everything together. I mean, there wasn't a moment that we wasn't best friends. And it's hard when you lose your best friend, you know, and your best friend don't want to see you no more, even if they was mean. Yes, I know my new person will get me everything I need, but I don't want a new person. You know, I'm just not ready, you know. I talked to somebody and I was like, he's just not my type. Oh my God, I ate like 1 trillion and million potatoes from Grecian. I ate like the potato salad, I ate the potatoes and fried potatoes and all that. But you know your person when you know your person, man. You hang out with these people, you know, some people, and I was like, oh my God, yes, 1 trillion potatoes, man. I felt stuffed, you know, than a stuffed bag of potatoes, you know, when I was running a potato sack race, because it wasn't fitting me. You know, my jeans felt like they didn't fit anymore. Oh my God, I love them so much I feel like a big potato. Somebody needs to peel me. I need to find the man of my dreams. that I could be with every night. You know, I thought I already found him, you know. But he just, you know, went astray. Thank you for the glitter, sweetie. Thank you for the rose. You know, it shouldn't matter what friends or family say. If you love that person, be with that person. You know, love is love. You know, if you stay away too long, you could lose that person for the rest of your life. You know, and it'd be so sad. You know, that person's just gone. You'll never be able to see them. What if they passed away? And, you know, you didn't know about it for years. Sometimes that happens. You know, you forget all about them. And then you think, well, they passed away. Sometimes you got to think of somebody like that. You know. Or if somebody passed away, you got to think. Sometimes you think they didn't pass away, you know, for you wouldn't hurt. You know, for you wouldn't feel the pain, you know, you think, well, maybe they're still walking here on earth. Or you just wish they would. You know, you don't want to think so negative to get down. Yes, that is true. Somebody you spent forever with, you know. You know, you get too old for games and heartaches. You know, I get to know someone and they're just all wanting to hold my hand the first time. Don't hold my hand. Don't try to kiss me. Don't try to hug me. Let's just go on a little datey date. You know, and see how it goes. If it doesn't go good, it don't go good. Hi there, sweetie. How are you doing? Welcome in. No, I'm not. It's a cigarella. But it's my business. And I'm not running a business. But I wish I was. I wish I had my own, like, soul food business, like a soul food truck. I cook soul food so good. I make some good fish. You know, I fry up some fish really good. I wish I had like my own fish, you know. Oh, that would be nice. It's always good to have someone join you. I ate so many potatoes today. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. I even bought some potato chips and dip. Oh my God, right before I went there, I thought it was chicken night there and it was fish night. Oh, 4:20 p.m. Oh, it's 6:20 here. Hi there, welcome in, sweetie. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, I liked how it rained a little bit and then washed the curls out. I was like, oh my God, cuteness. Cuteness, cuteness. Wouldn't it be so sweet if someone showed up with flowers at your door? Just unannounced. Just somebody that you love. You know, I wish that could happen to me. You know, somebody that I love just show up with flowers. Be like, it's you that I wanted this whole time. You silly girl. That would be amazing. You know, I never got that. I got flowers when I got my tonsils taken out, but I can't remember who from. Oh, your stomach hurts? I know, mine did too after all the potatoes. Oh my God. I feel like, look who's talking now. And I ain't even wearing her shirt. Oh, your stomach's been hurting too. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Oh, this looks like a maternity shirt. You think I can't ever get pregnant again? That's just thank God. You know, I never want to get pregnant again. I don't want to have no more kids. Book your summer stay now. Hilton for the stay. I can't believe that they sent it to me for free. I'm not paying for nothing. This phone is the cutest. I found me a dress and I thought that was cute. I found my daughter one of these little stitch pins. I thought that was really cute. Went to Walmart, got some things that I needed, and got out. Thank you so much, and I got my nails done. Oh, girl. I was like, treat yourself. It's your period. Go get those red nails. You know, work it, girl. I didn't get a lawn chair yet. You know, I keep forgetting because it was raining. Oh, I got some different chips. I got some Cheetos. You know, they was like $3 for 12 bags. And Cheetos, Doritos, and Ruffles. And I was like, that's not bad. 12 bags altogether for $3. I know it's raining a little bit here too. And this keeps going out. I hate that happens. It is raining there? Oh no. You know, tomorrow in Missouri is supposed to be nice, so I'm going to go to the 100-mile yard sale tomorrow. I don't even know why I'm going. I guess just to get out of the house. You know, I probably won't find nothing. I'm probably like, I'll pull up like, what am I doing here? But they'll always find something, and I always find something. I'm like, I could use this for my house. Or if I don't need it, I'm like, I'll just put it back. I love this song too. It's so cute. I wish I was in Florida. I need to figure out where I want to go. I'm going on a trip this year. And I don't know where I'm going to go. You know, my friend asked me to come and visit him. You know, I just have to pay for the gas. It's a 5-hour trip. I'll have to put my sandals on and go, you know. And I thought it was so sweet, you know. Yeah, I'm going there tomorrow. You know, I always find something and I don't really need it. Maybe they're selling a bunch of races. You know, I love races. I love like 20-pound bags for like $5. That'd be cool. You know, but I'd have to get home before they melt. Put them all in the freezer. Feel like Reese Witherspoon, I need a spoon with them if they melt. I need to find me like a rhyme for windows, you know? Somebody cute. I want a cute guy. I want a cute guy. I want a cute blue collar guy. I need a guy that works all the time. I want a guy that works all the time. Don't we all? I love this song. It's one of my favorites. Oh, it's just so weird to start this dating at 41 years old, you know, when you think you already found the person you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life. But they're just mean to you. And they're so insecure and negative. You know, I don't want the negativity. I want to find a guy that looks like him, not that looks like him, that I think that's cute. And it's a guy that works all the time. I want to work all the time, you know, because I got stuff to do. You know, I like to be by myself, you know, while they're at work. I like to have the house cleaned and cook and all that stuff. Send him on his way to work, and I don't want to be talked to and stuff at 6 o'clock in the morning, 1 p.m., and 5 p.m. You know, that's what I expect every day. I want you to talk to me at 6:30, 1:30, and 5:30 every day. Every day. And at that time, you need to be calling on the telephone. I think that would be awesome. Oh, this Tinder is blowing me up. Plenty of Fish is blowing me up. You're so funny. Oh my God. This has been such an enjoyable day, you know, guys. I just enjoyed today. Today's just been great. You know, just waking up, enjoying yourself, being like, hey, I got to enjoy my coffee. Got to have time with y'all. Yes. Just rejoice and enjoy your day. Just have a wonderful day. And be thankful that you woke up this morning. Because sometimes you might not wake up and you never know when you might not. Thank you so much. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, I curled it today and did a little swag wag tug on it. I'm glad I don't have to use hairspray. I like it just like this. I think it's cute. I love it. What's a good thing about waking up in the morning is being like just loving yourself. Getting up in the mirror and just loving yourself. You gotta love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't hang out with no one else. Thank you so much. I wish you was closer too. I would love to hang out. Just hang out for 30 minutes in a public place. Yes, I love how the curls hold up, looks like a magazine. Like, hey, do you want your hair styled like this with a blow dryer, after you get out of the shower? I know, you're right. I am so blessed by God. I thank God every day. But, I thank God, for my past too, because I wouldn't have a certain somebody, to spend my past with. And I was hoping to spend my future with, but it didn't happen. And it's the sad. When you think your future's going to be spent with somebody and it just keeps getting messed up. And I think I'm on a great path now and everything's going great now. And everything's going great with my family, talking to my mom and everything's going right. Oh, I love my hair. I'm sorry that yours sucks. I'm sure it doesn't though. Welcome in, Patty. How are you doing today, sweetie? Hey there. Oh. I was just talking about people can't help who they love. I mean, you love who you love. I don't think I could love any other guy but one guy in my life. And when you find that guy that you love, you're like, okay, I meant to stay with that person forever. And then they tell you this. They tell you, forget we ever met each other. Just go on with your life. Oh, you just finished the house? That's nice. Oh, you start a new one tomorrow. I'm happy for you. You're getting it, girl. Woohoo. I miss painting. I've got to find something just to enjoy. But I sure ain't get good at no artwork. I did get first and third place, in school. I used to paint condos at Branson, Missouri. I'm just not into painting anymore. I'm not into that. Put me in a video game. Just take me down with a video game. Or Family Feud, Or, I like this one Freezy guy or something. He's funny. Oh, you're booked until August? Oh, that is so great. That is wonderful. You're going to stay super busy. I used to paint whole condos. Yes, send it to me in a message. Yes, it is a lot of work. I can get done a condo in one day. And my ex-fiance, he used to tape off for me. And it was so sweet, But, I'm glad that you get to do that, Patty. I mean, it just keeps your mind steady. It keeps you busy. You listen to music in the background and painting. It just keeps you so busy. I listen to music in the background. Let me check out your picture, girl. And just enjoy painting when I'm painting. The last time I painted my trailer with my ex-fiance. And we had a wonderful time together. He's like, and you said he used to be a painter. He always had to be so negative and put me down, And I was like, just stop. Oh my gosh, you got that off TikTok? That is super cute. Oh my goodness. That is so Western. I used to wear that stuff the Subway. Oh yes, that is great. Yes, I bet he's so proud of you, Patty. Oh, oh, that is nice. Yes, I don't blame you. That is so cool. That is so cute. Oh, I'm gonna have to get me some water. I can't believe I got cheese dip because I'm gonna demolish it. You know, in one night probably. Oh my god. Hey there, how are you doing? I'm doing great, sweetie. Welcome in. Oh, I had to go get me some water. Get some Reese's Pieces. Yummy. Thank you for the gift, Patty. That is so sweet. Thank you. What did I do today? I went to a flea market. I went to Grecian's Steakhouse. I ate about 5 pounds of potatoes. Oh my god, the fish was horrible. But the potatoes was good. And the salad was good. I thought it was chicken day and it was fish day. All the sausages. It wasn't too yummy in my tummy. Then I went to Walmart and got some bread and Reese's Pieces. Oh, that is good. I'm glad that y'all had a good day. That's awesome. You know, I am so old. 41 years old. I am ready to settle down. I am so tired of being single. You know, I've been single too long. It's ridiculous. Well, I'm 41. And you know, I'm tired of being single, but I'm tired of the ugly guys too. I haven't found anybody cute. Nobody. I mean, nobody. Nobody I'm attracted to anyways. And nobody I'm going to be with. That's why I'm just going to be friends with guys. I've already found the most attractive guy I've ever wanted to be with. You just turned 42. Yay, happy early birthday. Happy late birthday, I mean. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. You know, I hope you enjoyed the day. Because I enjoyed your birthday and I didn't know what day it was on. You're welcome, sweetie. So welcome. Check out the nails, guys. I wish I had someone to go to the nail salon with me. You know, I remember I took my fiance there and I was just like, this girl gave him her phone number that done the nails and he tried to make me jealous. I looked over at her and I was like, I don't think so. He comes home with me. You know, he comes home with me, so none of y'all make me jealous. Y'all tros, go back in the woods. You know, get back in your trees, tros. Go on. You know, I'm the trunk to the tree. And I got all the roots, you know, and I'm all he needs. So y'all little tros, you better get to hiding. You know, go on. You know, and there were so many trolls, you know, that he has brought home, you know, to talk to me about. And these girls, they are just trolls. scary women. Scary Trolls, like that song, we're not gonna take. I mean, they're like Twisted Sister. You know, they're scary. You want to twist them up and system one out. You know, and play System of a Down. I mean, these are trolls. I ain't never seen nothing like it. And then they troll on in my emails and stuff like that. And, you know, they need to troll on out. And I need to eat a trolley. You know, these girls, I can't believe. They are not cute. I ain't never seen one of them cute. Not one of them. They's all ugly. I know there's women coming out of the woodworks and they're ugly though, and I don't want him to be with them. You know, it breaks my heart that he just feels sorry for them, kind of like getting something at a yard sale. You know, you want to buy something. My mom always bought something. I was like, why'd you do that? You don't even know that lady. And I was just like, don't call me a lady. And I was like, listen. She goes, I feel sorry for him, Amber. I was like, you just can't keep piling up these ducks. So, you know, you got enough ducks. I mean, she got so many ducks. But she didn't get, I mean, she would get them everywhere she went. And that was like the women he dated. He felt sorry for them, you know. Just like, you know, some of his kids, his mamas, I guess they look like an anteater. One of them, the other one looked like a porcupine. I guess that's why it didn't work, you know, out with him. You know, he hit off like a pineapple in an apple and hit the pine trees to me. But it was crazy. I mean, I just look at these girls, and my friend Jamie, she said they gotta be homely, baby. She was one of my best friends, and she slept with my fiance too. He told me, he's like, I slept with her. I said, that's okay. Who hasn't? You know, that's okay that you slept with my best friend Jamie. You know, go ahead. You know, I mean, that was before me and you was together. Yeah, but she's my best friend, you know, and he was my best friend. So, I mean, it was before it was before we met each other. And it was so sweet that they messed around an adult friend finder. That is so sweet. Isn't that the sweetest thing? My best friend messed with my best friend. My best friend messed with my best friend. Yeah, she's still my friend, you know. She's always gonna be my friend. I heard it from her friend that you was messing around. Oh no, I've never been to the chiropractor. I'm gonna be honest with you. No lies here, girl. Yes, it does. That's what you want to listen to sometimes. You know, you gotta feel for it. And that's okay. I can get really down with them. I don't even know this song, so I'm not gonna sing it. I think it's all boy bands that I'm listening to. Oh, that's it. Oh, it looks good. My day has been wonderful. Thank you for asking. It went just as planned. I went and got my nails done. I kind of want them to be a little bit more glittery, but I'm fine. You know, they glitter and glam, but they're not as glitterous and glammy as I bet. I paid $65 for them, but I'm not going to complain, you know. I mean, it's not good to complain. But look at them. I wanted them to look a little bit more flashy. I should have asked for blue. I usually do two-tone colors. Yeah, sparkle, baby. Sparkle, baby. You know, twerk it, spark it. Oh my goodness. Let me pull up the shirt. Oh my goodness, I feel so bloated. I've got to quit eating Reese's Pieces, but I'm going to have a little bit more. Thank you, sweetie. So what's everyone up to tonight? Oh, man. Ew, I stretched. I need to start stretching offline. My arms are hideous. That's one thing I don't like about my body, is my arms. Thank you. I appreciate the compliments, guys. Y'all are so awesome. Y'all just make my day with all them sweet compliments. Compliments. My bad. Oh, this is so sweet. You know when you crave something so bad and you can't have it, it's just a disappointment. You know, you just want something so bad and it's just on your mind and and you can't have it. You know, and you're just like, why can't I have it? You know, I want it, I need it. And you just can't have it. You know, have you ever just wanted something that bad? Just like, give it to me. And you just don't get it. It's just not cool. It's like they lead you on, they disappoint you. Don't lead someone on, thinking, hey, it's going to be a forever thing when it's not. Be real with somebody. If you want to marry someone, or if you tell someone you love them, don't go to the next person and say, I love you. I dated several people, but I haven't said, hey, I love you. That's disrespecting me. It's disrespecting you when you don't love that person. You need to quit lying. You ain't nothing but a lying hound dog, lying all the time. Lying like your ex-wife. She did so many X's and O's. She crisscrossed so much as she came discos. She was discoing. She was even stripping in a strip race. She was even called a drag queen on Tuesdays. So don't be talking about me. I mean, on your downtime, don't take initiative to talk about me. Keep your mouth shut. That's the best thing to do is keep your mouth shut. The best thing to do is just zip it. Yes, that's right. Mind your business. My business is my business. And I'm not running a business. I don't even get very much tips in here, and I don't ask for them. I don't say give me. Oh yeah, follow me though. Like my life. I appreciate y'all coming in here and supporting me. It's so sweet. I just have it like that. I just got y'all in here. I've got some 53 people in here right now. Woo! Hi there, girl. How are you doing? Welcome in, sweetie. Oh my goodness. I'm having such a wonderful night just listening to this love music. I just been listening to love music. I just love it. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment. That makes me feel so good, sweetie. Thank you so much. Yeah, people, they see me happy. And they're like, I want to tear her world apart. I want to hurt her. Oh, yeah, I love to talk. You just wait until I drink some coffee. I'm just more talkative. In the morning, I like when people join in on live. I think it's cute to have people join in, and talk for a little bit. It's so sweet. Thanks for sharing the live, sweetie. Yes, I gotta get time to wake up. I'm a very talkative person. I used to sleep with my ex-fiance all the time. And he would say, now shut up. Because I was like, you know what? Like at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'd wake up and I was like, you know what? And he was like, what? And he's like, God damn it, Amber, I'm trying to sleep. You couldn't wake him up, and if you tried to, he'd slap you in the face. He'd always slap me in the face. If I woke him up because he couldn't go back to sleep, and he would toss and turn all night. Across the water, across the deep blue ocean, under the open sky, oh my, baby, I'm trying. I know. You know, he was like, because he worked at the power plant as a supervisor. So we would go to sleep, and I would just do it sometimes on purpose, you know, because I think it would be funny. Because he hit like a girl, you know. And he was like, God damn it, Amber, stop it now. I said, so how was Brittany? I was like, how was Rayanna Morris? I was like, how did it feel? Did you like being with her? And he was like, God damn it, go to sleep. It was so funny. He hit like a little girl. You know, he had hit me. He said, if I lose my job, I'm going to get you. He sounded like the witch off Wizard of Oz. Imagine that happening. Yeah, because he said he messed around with the guard at his work, and I was like, hey. I know, you know, I just let it out. You know, if I see that girl text you, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, who is Rayanna Morris, you know? No, I can't rap. Not me. I don't want to rap. Yes, I will be on here at 7 a.m. for sure. Oh, I definitely love to be on live. It is just so much fun. Imagine doing it with your partner. I need to find me a partner who wants to do it with me. You know, sometimes while they're at work, be like, call them on the telephone because of my phone, you know. You remember how I was getting all them prank calls? That was so cute, wasn't it? That was so funny. And I know exactly who it is. And I'm not, you know. And now that everything happened, they don't call no more. Isn't that a blessing from God, you know? They want to act like they want to turn the tables on me, you know? Like the pinwheel's turning and they wants to turn towards me and he's turned back towards them because they're lying. They need to quit playing Twister and quit trying to twist my mind all up. You know, just be for real. You know, I done passed go and collected $200. So... So I don't have time for games. It's just childish, you know. I'm not playing red light, green light, you know. Don't be mean to somebody, you know. And I did that to him at first. You know, I'd blog him because I just got tired of it. You know, he'd be a blast from the past, bringing up the past. I don't have time for the past about your stepdad's tools, about this, about that. That's the past. Let it go. If you can't let the past go, hey, you gotta, yes, it was annoying. You gotta let the past go. Let the past go. Let it go out of your heart. Let it go out of your mouth. Let it go out of your body and just move on. Move on from the past. And let's move on together instead of be apart, you know, because if you move on without me, you're gonna wonder why. You know, because you have to love you some Amber, you know. Y'all gotta love me, you know. You gotta love me, you know. Life's too short. You know, to worry about the past, let it go. You know, and that's the thing with him. Every time we get back together, he would bring up the past. You got to let the past go. I mean, love me for me. I love you for you. You know, just love you some of me. That's why y'all's in my life, because y'all love me. You know, and that's a good thing. You know, I got 63 people in here. 62 now. And I love it, you know. I'm like, oh my God, I love it. You know, it's kind of like at Subway. It reminds me of customer service, you know. Like, hey guys, how y'all doing today? Welcome in. You know, welcome to Subway. How you doing? What can I get you? I wouldn't even have to ask them what can I get on. I loved all my customers, you know, because they wasn't just a number in line. They was somebody. Good talking to you too, sweetie. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Have a good night. She is so sweet. It is just so nice. You know, it's just good to have someone to love you. I've just had that person, you know, like I used to. Oh. right, text you me later, girl. Yeah, I'm about to get off here in a little while, watch some Dateline, see what's going on with that. Oh my goodness. Yes, I am smiling. You know. Oh, you've been cleaning? That's awesome, sweetie. I'm glad you love it when I'm live. Hey there, sweetheart. Yes, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I know, it makes me think about my sweetheart. You know, it makes me think about the love of my life. You know, when you finally meet someone that you love for the rest of your life. And then, you know, I sound crazy. Hey there, sweetie. I better just shut up, you know. You meet somebody one time in your life. And then you just think, wow, I'm never going to meet that person again. You know? Even though that person was mean to you, you know? Hit you, you know? But sometimes you would do it anyways, even if you knew that you was going to get hit. You know? But you should have never got hit, you know, in the first place. He's bipolar and won't get any medicine for it, you know, he's sad. An up and down person, you gotta get medicine for your bipolarness. And take care of yourself. And that's the best thing. I know, me too, that would be so cool to go back to the 2000s. You know, and meet the love of your life then. Oh my gosh, you know, meet someone that's not negative. I don't want someone that makes fun of me, puts me down, talks about my voice, don't respect me or my body. Fools rush in. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to get off here tonight. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm going to watch some Dateline. Oh, yeah, I should have put on some Morgan Wallen and stuff like that. But I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Just, yes, I'm going to go rest. Y'all have a good night. Bye, guys.